as we transition into the new Earth, we're going to learn all sorts of new things about how our universe really works. For example, did you know the universe wants you to be happy and it delights in doing things that make you smile? A concept known as blooming is proof of that. And I recently sat down with Zenka Caro of Lightnet, an incredible place that explores cutting edge science to clarify the most important knowledge of all time. Zenka and her team basically provide a quantum sandbox where we can play around and learn more about our incredible abilities. We are talking about blooming today with Zenka. So, Zenka, did you create the term blooming? How did this come about?
Well, I don't know. I think my boyfriend or I thought of this word, and I don't know why we thought of this word, but it's almost like when you bloom something into reality, or reality blooms something to you that
Sure.
makes you just melts you, just go, wow, I can't believe that. And we do it with animals and colors and symbols and objects. And we've been doing it for the last year or last maybe 6 months, and it's absolutely delightful. So we encourage you guys to do this along with us. But let me explain what we're even talking about. So, we talk about manifestation, and we talk about having our desires, our truest joy, coming true. And oftentimes they'll tell you, like, don't try to manifest something that is like too logical, like that you think you should want, or that your mom thinks you should do, or what. It has to be something truly meaningful to you. Right. To you only. Right. And so we, and we're also kind of curious, like, is this, the ancient, the Vedic text from 3,000 years ago talk about this maybe being a Maya or some sort of a dream. And if that's the case, then why can't we lucid dream, or what we call lucid living? So when you're in a dream and you have a lucid dream, you actually go, hey, wait a minute, I'm in a dream. I want to fly. I want to do this. I want whatever, right? And you can actually do it. So it's where you actually realize the power that you have in the dream to do whatever you want. And in a sense, that's why you're on this channel right now, is because you're empowering yourself with the fact that you're not confined by what everyone's telling you to think and do and whatever, but you're saying, hey, wait a minute, I can do what my dreams are, what's in my heart, what I want to do, what my mission is, what my particular life is. So we were playing around with this, and we started to do this car experiment so my boyfriend has this bright blue car. I mean, it's like, it all hurts your eyeballs to look at it. And it's like, I thought it was a fully custom color, but apparently, like, it's not, like, you got to wait, so like the car that you order it and then you have to wait for 2 months because it's like on the menu, but it's still custom. Anyway, so we were like, well, let's try to bloom some like bright yellow cars, because that's my favorite color, and some of these crazy blue cars when we were in Hawaii. And sure enough, we saw 22 in one day and 12 in like 22 yellow and 12 of the blue. And we were literally, like, our heads were spinning. We're like, this is impossible. But it was so delightful. And so I think it was just like our delight and joy just caused it to keep happening, because the universe rewards you when you're happy. You know what I mean? It's like, that's all that really the universe wants. Doesn't matter if you're doing a company or under basket weave, when you're really in your heart, it wants that.
That's incredible. Now, we were talking, I think we had a call earlier, and we were talking about how you do this in the groups of 8, right? And there was someone in the group that was kind of dragging their feet going, there is no way that this is going to happen. And I'll let you finish the story.
So we did the car thing, and then we got bolder and bolder. And we're doing, the radio's like, yeah. So I'll turn it off because it's distracting. But so we're doing a waking induced lucid dreaming class. So in a group of 8, and we said, well, can we lucid dream while we're awake? Let's just get into the dream. So we're not in the middle of the night lucid dreaming, or we might not even remember we're doing it in like a nap, in a half an hour. And so in the group, we said, let's bloom stuff. And so we were thinking of ridiculous things. One week we did blue bears, and I was like, blue bears, like, this is not going to happen. Like, I was like still thinking, but sure enough, like I see a blue Care Bear and whatever. This guy was like, so sometimes guys in our society are being, they're the guardy, they're the ones that have to be awake, and have to protect, and like, they have to be super grounded. And so sometimes you get 1 out of 10 of them that will be a little bit more, like blocked with this kind of magical, wild, weird thinking, right? And so this guy's like, I didn't see any blue bears this week. And then he goes, and he literally like reached in his view out and brought this gigantic granola bag, and it had a huge blue bear with a blue headband, and we just lost it. We're like, no.
Oh my God.
So Blue Bear was in his field every day of his life for this entire week, and he couldn't see it because because this stuff is crazy. And believe me, I believe it's crazy too. Like I didn't grow up with thinking like this. Like,
Yeah.
but when you start to experiment with it, you'll start to realize that there is magic in the world, and it is here to delight all of us, and it's here to help guide us and bring joy to us. Because when you guys feel joy, that's when you can create anything your heart desires. As long as it's from your heart, you can do it.